So I'm out here, just spent the night here with my children just to come out and make sure everything's cool, which it is. And very important discovery. I've actually never seen this before, so let me show you here. So this is an old tree break. Daughter, can you not pull on that, please? So these are my little ones, my kiddo with bad hair, who won't comb it. But anyways, so this was broken a couple years ago. This is not new. This is a couple years old. No, this is last year. But see how it's been, like, it broke. Let me give you a wider view here. It broke and then someone ran over the end of it like this. But the problem with this one was, so I was just here, and Ross and Adam can attest, we were just here, like, if you come walking down this trail, it's pretty obvious this is on the trail. You can't not see that. But this was over broken. Watch this. Look at this. So I was here about 3 weeks ago, and look at that, guys. So this was down on the ground. So there's no way. I just asked my kid. I was like, yeah, maybe a bear came back and did this. So this whole piece was on the ground, laying on the ground, overbroken for a year. Something came along, picked this up, angled it properly, and leaned it. This is leaning against that tree like that. And nobody. One thing we're certain of, it rained out here. There's been a lot of moisture on the way in. My kid and I will attest to, there's nobody been in here. Nobody. There's nothing that's come down these roads. So there'd be tire tracks. There's like, it's been wet and raining, and there's been the mud. Like, we were the first track in, and we're gonna be the first track out. Nobody's been around here. Nobody's certainly been up this little trail right here. Got it. So we call this the Porcupine Trail. I haven't seen any sign of anybody down that trail in about at least 5 years. So something came along this trail within the last 3 weeks, and I know my expeditioners are going to be impressed, and prop that back up looking like that. So I'll give you one guess. So that was either done by a human being. There's no human beings out here. Nobody comes here. Or a Sasquatch went and reprop that back up. And something else of interest. Let's have a look at this. Watch this. Bet you if we go to show where it's pointing. So my trailer's over there. So, and this is, I don't know, it's just tremendously significant. I've never seen the Sasquatch do this before. So they didn't make a new break. They fixed the old one. Is that awesome? I think it's pretty awesome. What you doing over here? Definitely not healthy for you to be not afraid of me. So these are definitively what we call out here salmonberries, and they're so soft that you kind of have to almost take them with your mouth. So if you use your fingers, oh, that one came off really nice. That's our salmonberries. Kind of like a tougher looking raspberry. But very flavorful. It's August, late August, and they're ripe. And I've got, what are you guys doing?
Eating salmonberries.
Are you eating any salmonberries? Can I see your fingers? Oh no, his fingers are clean. Can I see your fingers, Ulrich? Yeah, those are red. Those are red, Tatiana. Oh, those are salmonberry fingers.
I got one more, last one.
And these are what the leaves look like. You guys are loving them?
Yeah, I got some red.
There's tons, and look, if you look here, just an ocean of these. Just goes all the way down this roadside. We've been driving for about 6 kilometers. It's been like this. How much you like these salmonberries, guys?
Great.
Yeah.
More salmonberries. And they're so yummy and so sour.
So sour? And that's the truth too, is there's a bit of sourness to them. And I love to have my children up here in the mountains. Look at beautiful mountains. 360 degrees, guys. Look at this. Mountains everywhere. Look how beautiful that is. So these, I would even call them wild Canadian, Rocky Mountain Canadian salmonberries in beautiful bloom. Tremendous abundance of them. Just oceans and oceans of them in all directions. Totally amazing and delicious. Here's the perfect color. That's the way I like them, just that kind of red. It comes off nice, a little squishy. Even I'll do this just because it looks dry, but look at that. It feels kind of leathery, but as soon as you squish it or bite into it, you feel the juices come out of it. And they really, like it is like raspberries are much moister and much juicier. These are like a drier, leathery, just a little bit raspberry, but they're completely delicious, and we absolutely love them. Wouldn't make jam or anything out of them. We're just out here picking them, having a great time, watching for bears, because the bears will come along here and love these too, right? So it was started with Saskatoon berries about a month and a half ago. Then about a month ago, it was strawberries for 2 weeks. Now these past 2 weeks has been salmonberries. This is the end of these. And then it's the bearberries. They started about 2 weeks ago, and they'll stick around for another month after this. So the berries out here in a place some people call a veritable desert. No, tremendous abundance. These are just the berries. There's significant food sources out here if you know what you're looking for. The beautiful waterfalls on this end of August 2022, Banff, Canada. The waterfall separates, comes down this mountain, goes up through there. Let's have a better look up here. Woo, we're gonna go hike up there. Gorgeous. Yes? Of course. Woo! Beautiful waterfall. Watch this. Hi guys. Wide lens. Whoa! Into a pool. How beautiful is that? Are you guys having fun? Smile! With a little traumatic coming up here. Everybody's doing good now, right? Is this a beautiful waterfall? Good. Cold, it's cold. So my son's out here having a really good go at things. Thinks he just had a sighting over here, which is interesting. However, what he did discover is, so let me lay it out for you. So this is us. This is a tree that's right in the way of where we sleep. Our fire is right about here. So this might not be so clear to you. This is an old impression, probably a year old. And there's more like double impressions through here. But what's really significant is, so here again is the trailer and stuff, but you can't see this. I don't know what to tell you. Can you lay it out for me, please, Davey? Where's the toes? That's the opposite.
Toe. Oh.
No. This is the heel. Those are the toes over there. So you're backwards.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
oh.
Let me lay it out. So I'm working here, daughter. Give me a second, okay? So now if you can see, so my foot is in that heel. It's this wide, and this is up here where the toes are. Look how big that is. That is, this is from last year. So when I put my foot in and around the area, now you can see, so heel, toes, and that's a giant track. That's enormous. So see how it's wider? Look where it goes to. It literally goes to here, guys. So, and this doesn't surprise me that this is such a big track like this, because this is a brave Sasquatch who did this. So I bet you can see it now. Like this is a foot stomp, boom, that we heard. So, and this is right where our base camp is. So now my kid's seeing something over here recently. I mean, my God, look at this too. You see this right here? Like that's an impression right there. I can see it coming this way. And this is that Bigfoot again. Stay back, please, daughter. Stay back, please. So again, so here it is like that. That's an enormous track. And then if I would show you where he'd be looking through here like this at the camp. And then even the steps, well, there's 2 steps before he gets there, but that's a boom over there. In case you're not aware and you have been watching my videos, the Sasquatch call themselves boom. That sound they make, boom, when they step in the ground, that's what they call themselves. So if they'll pick a name for you, like if they call me, my spiritual animal is the red-tailed hawk. So I make the red-tailed hawk sound. So if they make a red-tailed hawk sound and then they go boom, they're saying, hi, Todd. That's a method of communication they had. I had an expeditioner come out every morning. He got up early before everybody else. I just bought my e-bikes and I had like this 7-foot long piece of cardboard, and he would use that to fan the fire, and you could hear him going. So the Bigfoot came and introduced himself to him. He literally was in the bush. He went boom, as in I call you because you make those. It almost sounded like a big wing flapping when he would fan the fire with that. But just another example of how they're trying to communicate with people. So when you hear a boom and it's attributed to another sound, that's potentially what they're calling you. So there could be all kinds of different names they have for you. What the names they pick for you are based on innocence and purity of who you are and what you really represent. And it's a beautiful gift to be named by a Sasquatch, and I take it to heart. It's a wonderful thing to have experienced.